Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Monster, and welcome to the PCL Week 4 battle video. I think this is Week 4. I'm pretty sure this is Week 4. If it's not Week 4, then it's Week 5. I honestly cannot remember. You know what, dude? Let's just check real quick. It's Week 5. Sorry, my fault. It's Week 5. I believe the doc is only updated to Week 4. That's why I got confused. But, yeah, so this week we faced Libraries and the Chinlay Chargebugs. I think he broke radio silence after 3 straight weeks of not playing any of his battles, but we managed to break through, and we managed to get this game in. So yeah, if you want to know the sets that I brought, please check out my team loader. That will be uploaded before this video goes up, so please make sure to check that out. So yeah, he does not bring anything that I expected to come. I expected Bulu to come. I expected Milotic to come. I expected Salazzle to come for sure. He doesn't bring the Zygarde either. He brings a much different team than I expected. I did not expect Virizion to come. Did not expect Mantine to come, considering I literally have a Tapu Koko. I did not expect Virizion to come because I have a Hawlucha. So brings a lot of weird stuff, but in general, Hawlucha has a fantastic matchup against this team. Hawlucha just hard breaks this team, so yeah, we're gonna try and do that the best we can. So I honestly cannot remember what I lead with. If I had to guess, it's Coco. He leads Heliolisk, and yeah, I do lead Coco because my Volt Switch is generally pretty free here. If this lags at all, it's because I'm uploading a video right now, and I just want to be able to get this done as quickly as possible. So, yeah, I think we both Volt Switch here. Yeah, he Volt Switches. He does a pretty good chunk to me. And then he goes into Muck as I Volt Switch. So I get the slower Volt Switch, and I get some better momentum. I full expected him to switch here, and I was actually pissed that he did not switch. He takes this Draco really well, and then he goes for knockoff. And I was like, bro, if I was Specs Earth Power, that would have done 50% of your health bar. And I was so aggravated that he actually didn't switch there. I fully expected the switch into something, anything. But I don't know. I got really aggravated in this battle. I'm not aggravated now because I understand why he stayed in because he was AV, probably full speed because he took that like a champion. But I was like, dude, why would you not switch there? I was flabbergasted. But yeah, I don't remember what I go into here to take this hit. I go into Blastoise because knockout doesn't do anything to me, and then I Mega Evolve and go for Water Pulse. Obviously, he is Water Absorb, so it does nothing. And then I go into Gorgeist because Gorgeist infinitely switches in on Mantine. As he goes into Dusclops, I don't really want to stay in here. Oh, I go for Toxic because reasons, and then he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't know what he predicted me to go into there, but yeah, so he goes into Aggron, and then I just Leech Seed because I can solve this thing out because I have Leech Seed and Synthesis, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. And then I go into Blastoise because I can get good Leech Seed recovery here, and he basically just gives me free recovery because he goes for Rocks. And then I go for Rabbit Spin to get rid of said Rocks, and then he Toxics me, which kind of sucked, but it's okay. And then here he goes back into Mantine, and then I Toxic, predicting that. So that was pretty good for me. Then I get rid of my Toxic with Refresh as he Scalds, and he does pitiful damage to me. Luckily, I don't get burned. And then I switch into Gorgeist again because Mantine cannot touch Gorgeist at all as he goes into Virizion. Taking a little bit of burn chip, and then he switches as I go for Toxic again. That was a good switch on his part. I didn't really have anything to actually hit Virizion with. And then he switches back into Virizion as I go into Tapu Koko. I thought for sure he would switch there because I didn't think that, because everybody knows Tapu Koko goes for Brave Bird, right? Or not goes for Brave Bird, but it has Brave Bird. And obviously that's 4 times super effective to Virizion, and I 100% outspeed Virizion. So when I Volt Switch, I full on expected him to switch into something to take a Brave Bird, and I was shocked when he stayed in. This is the second time now where he hasn't switched, and I was just like, what? Why? Why would you not switch there? I was so confused. But I just go straight into Halucha because Halucha does not care about any kind of hit that Virizion goes for. He just goes for Bloom Doom. It does nothing to me because I'm +1 defense. So he has to switch here because he cannot do damage to me, I'm pretty sure. So I just go for the SD, which is pretty free, as he goes for Zen Headbutt. Again, +1 defense, doesn't do anything to me. And then I go for Acrobatics, I believe. Yeah, go for Acrobatics, hit the aggron as hard as I can. And then here I think I go for Drain Punch as he switches into Dust Clap. So he's kind of playing around really well. He wanted to get Dust Claps in for free. And then I think I SD here. Or no, I go for Acrobatics so I can get Chip on him first because I knew he was going to Will-O-Wisp me. But I also knew that Dusclops could not touch me in return, so I just go for another SD, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just get another SD up. He can't do anything to me. He tried to disable my Acrobatics there, I believe. But I went for SD first, so it's not that big of a deal. Now I just can't set up anymore. And then I go for Acrobatics to kill the Dusclops. That's his only thing to wall this, was that Dusclops. He goes into Manton, and I just straight up Acrobatics and just do so much damage to him. As he roosts, that was a big mistake on his part. Big mistake. He should not have roosted there at all. He should have just gone for the kill because Halucha just destroys his team. So I go for Acrobatics again, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then here I Drain Punch so I can get recovery back because I'm about to die to burn. But I managed to get good recovery back with Drain Punch. I was getting enough recovery back that turn to not die to the next turn of burn anyway, like no matter what. And then he goes into Manton. He just gives me this for free. And I am still alive because burn doesn't do that much damage. And then I Acrobatics the Virizion and I kill it. So Halucha picking up 4 kills. Yeah, like the team he brought just got hardcore destroyed by Coco Lucha. So yeah, so I'm up a really big amount at this point in the game. And he goes into Heliolisk because I go into Kirim. I believe he goes for the Dragon Pulse here, if I'm not mistaken. He shows off to be Choice Scarf. I don't think I actually noticed that in the battle, to be honest. I had no idea what I thought the item was, to be honest. I don't think I was paying attention at all. I go for Synthesis just for good recovery because I need to... Gorgeist is the only thing out on my team that can wall Heliolisk. So here I go into Coco, expecting a knockoff, and he actually Poison Jabs. Good play on his part. And I go into Licky Licky. I just go for Belly Drum here because I was just curious to see if he would knock me out, and he didn't knock me out. And then he gets the poison point. So, like, that was super lame. If he didn't poison point me there, I was gonna be alright, I think. Unless he had Shadow Sneak, but Shadow Sneak doesn't actually hit me because I'm a normal type. I don't know. The poison point was lame. So I just go into Kirim. And I think I just throw off an Earth Power. I don't actually kill him, and then he goes for Poison Jab and he kills me. So like I've successfully thrown my lead pretty much, because I suck at this game. But here I think I go into Blastoise, and then I go for Water Pulse. He's Dry Skin. I actually didn't know how Dry Skin worked, to be completely honest. And then obviously I have to switch. I can't take a Thunderbolt from this thing. So he goes for Volt Switch. It was a good play on his part. And he goes into Muck. Here, I switch into Blastoise to take whatever hit he wanted to go for. He goes for the Poison Jab and gets the Poison Point. It's a fairly decent chance for him to get that, but it's still annoying nonetheless. And then my only way to win the game at this point was if I got a Toxic on Heliolisk. So I went for the Toxic in front of the Muck, because if he switched into Heliolisk, then getting a Toxic on Heliolisk was extremely important. It was literally the only way that I could win the game. So, yeah, I predict the Heliolisk to come in. He does switch the Heliolisk in, and luckily I hit the Toxic, which is really nice. So, here I switch into Gorgeist, who... I've frisked his Choice Scarf like 4 times, and I never noticed it was Choice Scarf. And then, basically, like, I kind of just have to take the Scumbag route, and, like, I just start Synthesis spamming on him. Yeah, so he goes into Muck here as I Synthesis again. So I'm back up to full HP, but Burn's kind of messing up my recovery. And then I go for Leech Seed, as Poison Jab does legitimately nothing to me, and I get more recovery back, which is nice. And then I go for Synthesis again because I knew he was going to knock off, and I needed to be like the highest HP I could be. And then I kill him with Leech Seed, which is nice. He cannot knock me out with any one hit unless he crits me. So he gets the Dragon Pulse off, he does not crit me, and then I just start Synthesis spamming on him because I can't beat Heliolisk any other way besides letting him die to Toxic. So, yeah, it's just him going for moves and me Synthesis spamming over and over again. I believe at the health I'm at, even a crit wouldn't kill me. Yeah, just Synthesis spamming, trying to kill him with Toxic because I really don't have any other play. It's like the only thing I can do at this point. So, yeah, and then here I actually run out of Synthesis, so I have to go for HP Ice, I believe. Yeah, and I kill Heliolisk with HP Ice. So I pick up the win 2-0. He was kind of mad about that, and I really can't blame him. Because stalling out somebody for a win like that is pretty scummy, but I just lost, like, I think it was 2 battles. I think I lost every Draft League battle until I played this one. This was the last League battle that I played this week, or that week, I guess. So, I needed this win. Like, I lost everything else. So I needed this win. So yeah, I played the way I had to win the game. And yeah, so we are now currently 4-1 with some kind of differential. I don't know what it is. I think it's above 10 if I'm not mistaken. I really don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video and have a good day.